After multiple hours and rounds of voting on Capitol Hill, you would think maybe some progress has been made, but House Republicans are back where they started. They cannot unite and choose a nominee for Speaker of the House who can get a majority of the votes.
Representative Mark Emmer, who won the party's conference vote this afternoon, dropped out of the race just about half an hour ago. Adam Longo is joining us from Capitol Hill. And Adam, we are effectively back at square one. And I think the question right now is, can anyone get those 217 votes necessary? Good evening.
Yeah, Simone, good evening to you. It's Groundhog Day again. Tell me if this sounds familiar. There's a candidate forum at 6 o'clock tonight. That's the same thing that we were telling you here at 4 o'clock yesterday, because there was a candidate forum last night at 6:30. Because now Tom Emmer, Republican of Minnesota, the majority whip, is out of this race, now House Republicans are going to have to move forward. Listen, they have chewed up now 4 different Speaker nominees this year. We will now move on to our 5th. I just talked to one congressman who left the room and said, do you think we could actually get a vote, at least in that room tonight? They're crossing their fingers and saying that they hope so. So listen, Tom Emmer, Republican of Minnesota, at 4:25, literally dashed out of the building without saying anything. And then at 4:30, we found out that he had officially withdrawn from this race. Now, this came after the former President Donald Trump dropped a metaphorical grenade in this House GOP conference meeting by sending out this message on social media, on Truth Social, saying, quote, voting for a globalist rhino, meaning Republican in name only, like Tom Emmer, would be a tragic mistake. We were able to catch up with former Speaker Kevin McCarthy shortly after that, who said, you know what, that didn't really help.
This has just been a cluster, a mistake, and it has harmed not just the party, but the nation.
So how do you get out of this? I mean, if there's
it's
no
frustrating. It's very frustrating.
Now, what's important for me to get across to you as to why we are here, why WUSA 9 is on Capitol Hill covering this story when we're not here for other stories of national importance. And that's because of all the things that are at stake, not only for D.C., Virginia, and Maryland, but of course for the country as well. Aid to Israel, aid to Ukraine, just to name a few. I talked with Cece Grant earlier. She is the new executive director of the advocacy group DC Vote. And I talked to her about what's at stake for bringing a new speaker in and how it could affect things here in D.C. Listen.
Some of the extremist bills that we have seen this Congress in order to basically take over D.C. because apparently we're too incapable of governing, that's not really hopeful, especially as we've seen over the past 3 weeks that this House of Representatives have been incapable of governing.
And we'll hear more from Cece coming up tonight on WUSA 9 News at 6 about what they would like out of a new U.S. House Speaker. We're going to stay here in the hallway. I'm here for the long haul tonight, getting reaction from lawmakers as to what's unfolding inside of that room as Republicans continue to struggle. Day 21 now of trying to get a new Speaker of the House. Live in the Longworth House office building on Capitol Hill, Adam Longo, WUSA 9.
Well, good thing they didn't put this vote up in front of the full House, because he wouldn't have gotten that 217. We would have wasted even more time. All right, Adam, thank you.